Hey y'all, James here. I am finally doing something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, which is transition this channel away from uploading covers once every couple months, maybe couple years, to a place more centered around my personality and my journey of trying to become a full-time musician. Right now, I feel like I'm in the boat that a lot of young people find themselves in their early 20s. We're trying to pursue something really hard to obtain. Maybe it's your dreams of becoming a musician. Maybe you want to become an actor. Maybe you want to become an influencer, a writer. I feel like there's a lot of experts on YouTube. And maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. But I feel like there are not as many people on this platform showing themselves trying to figure it out as they go along. Because it's hard. It's hard to find the time. It's hard to document the process of being vulnerable and not knowing what you're doing and trying to make it in an industry and show your failures and show yourself looking stupid, which is exactly what I want this channel to start doing. So a bit of background about me, if this is your first time watching any of my videos. My name is James Berryhill. I am a musician. I sing and play guitar in a band called The Band Silhouette. You gotta include the band Silhouette. We formed in 2021 in the midst of COVID. There wasn't much live music going on, but people were still meeting, people were still getting together. I ended up joining a music ensemble at Auburn called Sonic Nation. It was Auburn's first ever commercial music ensemble. And that's where I met Dylan. Around January 2021, I saw Dylan post on his Instagram story, I'm looking to start a band. I need a couple guitar players and a bassist. I responded to that DM, so did my friend Will. The other person that was in that band was Brenner. It's the far line. And Brenner and Dylan were friends through AUMB, Auburn University Marching Band.
Auburn's gonna win the football game!
War Eagle, baby. So the lineup was set, and we continued rehearsing over the next couple months. And for a while, honestly, it felt like, man, is this just gonna be rehearsing? Is this all it's gonna be? Are we ever gonna do anything? And then Brenner, out of nowhere, is just like, let's do a house show. And I was like, a house show? What are you talking about? He was like, what do you mean? We invite people over to our house and we play music for them. And at first I was like, I don't know, man, that's kind of crazy. What are you talking about? And he was like, no, dude, it's normal. This is how bands play their first shows. They do house shows. And I was like, okay, whatever you say. And it went along like a hitch. And Brenner proved me wrong, as he has done many times since. And we played our first show, I think it was August of 21. And it was just so, I have such sweet memories of that first show. The thing is about the house show thing is that he was right. That's how bands get started. Because one of the themes that we have noticed about getting gigs is a lot of times your first gig leads to your second gig. And your second gig leads to your third gig, especially at like a college town. And we weren't playing big fraternity parties, that's for sure. We played a handful of fraternity parties. And we had just gigs pile on and we steadily built more and more gigs, saying yes to every show we could. And it continued throughout college. It became my biggest passion. And it became the reason that I moved up here to Huntsville. It all culminated in 2024 with the release of our debut album, Seedlings, a project that I'm so proud of. Seedlings is the collection of that time. It's the collection of our college years. Every song on that album was written in that era. And it was so special for us. Like, that time, those people. So let's catch back up to today. This weekend, we are recording 3 songs in a studio in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And it's so cool because we're getting to use the studio for free. The only catch is we get it at weird times. So we're gonna be in from 4 p.m. to midnight. We're gonna try to cut 3 songs in 8 hours. We'll see how it goes. We did the same thing back in August, and we recorded 4 songs in 2 days, like start to finish, whole thing, 2 days, which is amazing. Like some people can take 2 years to record 4 songs. We got this hookup through a friend at Auburn. Shout out Chandler Furr. He engineered those songs back in August, and he's engineering these next 3. We got the hookup because he's getting his master's in basically like music production, essentially. So he needs a big portfolio and a big catalog, and he gets to use the studio for free. So it's a win-win for everyone. With the last 4 songs that we did, they turned out great, but it was a little stressful getting all of it in because I don't feel like we were prepared as we could have been. This time feels different. I'm actually contributing writing other parts too. I'm not just focusing on my parts. So I'm trying to have us as dialed in, as locked in as possible. And I think we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna take y'all along for the journey of recording this weekend. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun, and I hope I keep doing this. So stay along for the journey. It's gonna be fun. I feel like I should also formally introduce who is probably going to be a growing presence on this show. Sandwich. So when I say I've prepared a little bit more for this recording session, I'll show you what I mean by that. This week in my free time, I've been trying to get us as prepared as possible for the recording session that's coming up. So part of what that looks like is writing out charts. And I didn't do this last time, so I'm not really sure how necessary it is, but I'm trying to go above and beyond this time and not prepare where I couldn't have or could have. And not prepare where I could have. You know exactly what I mean, don't you? So what does that look like? This is my janky chart that I made. It's a lead sheet, and whenever I'm using MuseScore, I gotta go with the Jazz lead sheet. Is that Papyrus? I don't know. That font, there's some people who have an affinity for Frutera Aero. The aesthetic of computer interfaces from the early 2000s. I have that same affinity, but only for the Jazz lead sheet format in MuseScore. Do not ever change it. This one's taking me a lot longer because usually I just fill with slashes and write the chord changes, but this one has some weird hits. I got carried away. That probably looks terrible to anyone who knows how to actually write out a score. I have very rudimentary understanding of that. So in my Google Drive, we have Cue the Master Plan, which is maybe could be the title. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a cool title, maybe. And the 3 songs got lyric charts and lead sheets. Right now, I'm waiting for Dylan to drive up from Birmingham, which is about a 2-hour trek. I've got about 2 hours till he gets here. And I think I should just focus on getting packed up first. And then if I have extra time, I will see if I can make some harmonies. So we'll see. I got to pack up all the gear that I might need. So let's see what that is. On the last EP, didn't think I was going to need this guitar and ended up using it on almost every single track. Don't think we're going to bring the Telly. That's got baritone strings on it, and there's nothing planned for that. Might bring the Hoff bass. No, I'm definitely going to bring the Hoff bass because maybe he'll want to use it on the Rockin' a Heartache. That one's pretty Beatlesy. And then, of course, we're bringing the PRS. Gotta bring the Menor Cat. And we'll also be bringing the Strat. So this is the lineup that we'll be bringing. Got the PRS, got the Hofner bass. I might not even use that. Just might bring in case Will wants to get a McCartney-esque tone. Got the Strat, Casino. And along with these, I'm also gonna be buying a guitar, which is no good because I'm spending so much money. And here's the equipment. We have all the guitars, everything loaded up into this incredible Academy Sports and Outdoors They're not sponsoring this. Why am I shilling for them? I'm also gonna try to bring a variety of picks because, well, those are two of the same kind, but should help. Hopefully, get different sounds.
Oh, you just started it?
False start.
False start. Offense.
We're here at our favorite Mexican place in Huntsville, Bandito Burrito.
We're waiting on Brenner right now. Brenner is not here.
Chips and salsa.
We're missing out.
What are you drinking?
Layman out. Sweet tea.
I got the sweet tea as well with the lemonade. Arnie Palm.
Like a mixture?
Yep.
Oh.
A little bit of both. Out here in the hotel room finally. Will Scarborough! An appearance. Cheers to tomorrow. Just picked up new guitar for Rockin' a Heartache. 12 string. The Beatles Rickenbacker vibe. Anyone wanna go fishing?
The crabs and the fishes.
Well, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. About to head to the studio now from the hotel. Got the new 12-string electric Rickenbacker copy. It's a little, action's a little high on it, but should be able to make it work. Should be a great sound. We're here in the studio. It's so friggin' professional. How are we feeling? Well, it's legit. It's happening. It's happening. What's up, Chandler? We're so stoked to be back. We got it till midnight. Will said get over here. Holy cow, look at this. This is meta. What? I don't think I've mentioned either. We are recording 3 songs today. We're recording Rockin' a Heartache, which is a Beatles-inspired tune. We're doing Puny Problems, hopefully, if we have time. And Lily of the Valley, which is a tune that Dylan wrote, which I'm so excited for. Anything y'all want to run?
You want to run Rockin' a Heartache? Yeah, let's talk about Rockin' a Heartache.
Wait, can we start that? Everything's sounding perfect up to that point.
It's a lose situation. In a trap.
Can we do the second chorus real quick? 2 times there. So that's, yeah. There's a little part that I came up with on the demo, Brenner, that I think is pretty cool to do like maybe halfway through. It's basically the same thing, but just higher. Sorry. It's this. 5th fret B and E, G and B. Great!
I felt better about that one.
Yeah.
About that section.
This one's pretty close. We're probably like 60% of the way there. We're doing vocals for Rockin' a Heartache. I could see how you would say I'm down. Not bad for first take. I've seen pictures of Paul McCartney singing with his hands over his headphones, so that's probably his secret on how he's so good at music. It's a lose and lose. Don't wanna slide. Oh, it's on. God, this mic sounds so good. You say I should probably see someone. Would you let me know if my consonants aren't enough? Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Uh-oh. I'm ready whenever, really. Nice.
Can we try that from the forest? Yeah, I guess.
think you need more cymbals in it at least. Like not just so much on the hi-hat, but give it a little bit more something else. That felt like kind of in a box a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little crashes maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe more crashes. I like that. Can you hear me through this? You want to check the whole thing?
James is about to host a podcast for everybody.
Welcome back to the Silly Wet Sour.
Do you ever sit and stone as the lilies turn to frost? Do you ever feel the strain as the weather starts to change?
We're in the truck now. We're all wrapped up for day one. We thought it was just going to be one day, but it turned out to be two. Dylan knew the whole time. I thought it was just one.
Oh yeah, I was way ahead.
But we got pretty much everything besides background vocals and overdubs done.
We just gotta
So-
nail some harmonies tomorrow, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Editor James here. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing if you like this kind of stuff. This is the first video I've made that isn't just me singing a song in my room. So, it's only gonna get better. Only up from here, baby. Yeah. Bye.